Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lalit Rao, and I'm the editor of www.cinema-poet.com, a bilingual website in French and English. And today, with me, I have a special guest, all the way from Japan, Mr. Kobayashi Masahiro, whose films have been shown all over the world in various film festivals. And he is a special invitee here at the 5th Bangalore International Film Festival. So I have with me Arti, the interpreter. So my first question to Mr. Kobayashi is, he works through his film production company called Monkey Town Productions. So I would like to know, how did he start this film production company called Monkey Town Productions?
Monkey Town Productions という映画会社を作ったんですね。その映画会社を作ったきっかけは何でしょう。どうやってその映画始まったか。
僕のデビュー作が、僕がフランスにしばらく住んでた時のことを書いたシナリオなんですけど、そのシナリオを日本で賞を取ったんですね。それで、その映画は、そのシナリオはヨーロッパにアジアの日本人がサブと言われて名前されてたことを扱ったんですね。で、その映画を自分で作りたいと思って、モンキータウンという名前をつけて会社を作った。
His first movie was produced based on his stay in France. Based on his stay in France. That time he found that Asian was being called a monkey, and they were being, in Europe, Asians were being called like that, and he wanted to make a movie based on that. So because of that, he started calling his company as Monkey Town Productions.
Okay. Yeah. My second question is related to...
And he got a prize for that movie also.
Okay. Yeah. Can you just convey to Mr. Kobayashi-san that I am quite familiar with the film festival in France, especially the festival at Vesoul. Jean-Marc Therouan and Martin. I believe his film was well received in Vesoul Asian Film Festivals. Can you just communicate? Vesoul is the film festival name.
Okay.
Yeah.
フランスのワズールという映画祭で小林様の映画はとてもよく撮影されていると、とてもよく賞をもらっているということを伝えたいと思います。
来年もこの映画でズールにします。
そうですか。Next year we'll be taking this movie also to that same Vesoul for that film festival.
Yeah. Moving on to his film Bashing, which was quite popular, and Bashing in a way was against Japanese system because it was about a person who protested against the war in Iraq. So what was the reaction to the film Bashing in France and outside of France?
バッシングで日本のシステムの反対していることが日本のシステムに対しての反対のことを日本系とそれ絶対反対ですからこれをフランスと他の国でどうやって取りましたとかどうやって使われたんですか、その映画は。
やっぱりイラクにボランティアに行った女の人が、拉致されてアルカイダに拉致されて、それで日本政府がそれはあなたたちの責任だから国は何の面倒も見ません。
イラクにいるとき
イラクでテロリストに捕まったんです。その事件で日本政府が自己責任だ、あなたたちの責任だ、国は何もしません。で、彼女は解放されたんです。その後解放されて日本に帰ってきたんですけど、みんなから 不思議っていう映画で使ったんですよ。
Like a person from Japan had been to Iraq and she was captured by the terrorists there, and the Japanese government did not take any responsibility of taking care of her. So finally when she was released and she came back to Japan also, like she was not treated well, she was discriminated against. Like Japanese people were telling that she has made something wrong. That was the kind of reception she had in Japan. So based on that, this movie Bashing was produced.
Okay. Yeah. Moving on to my next question, I have this feeling as a film critic that Japanese films are well received by audiences outside of Japan because Japanese people, in some way or another, either they are not very keen on their own films, or as they say, that profit is not only in own land. So about that, what would Mr. Kobayashi respond? That why his films are, or let's say Japanese cinema in general is more respected abroad, like Europe or USA or Asia, other than Japan?
日本の映画で日本であまり見られていない映画でも他の国でよく見られているというような
大抵日本の映画は外国でよく受けていますと承認されていますから、なぜ日本ではそんなに有名人気になっておりません。彼の
難しいな。
僕は日本人だからよくわからないですけども、日本で評判になってる映画っていうのはテレビドラマの続編っていうか、何かベストセラーの本の原作の映画化とか、そういうものがほとんどですから、あんまりいわゆるハリウッドみたいなもんですよ。だからちゃんとした映画は見る人がいなくなる。
Most of the Japanese movies what are being watched are either like earlier whatever novels are written, making movies out of that, or maybe
adaptations,
continuation or the thing of a television dramas. So those are watched more, and generic movies which are made from the start are not being watched so much. It is similar to what is happening in Hollywood.
Has it got something to do with that fact that movie watching is expensive in Japan? A movie ticket costs a lot. Can you? Yeah, I just finished my thing.
We also have to ask questions, so because
yeah, I just
we are
finished.
also taking a lot of time. But she was first. She was supposed to ask the
Got
question.
like 3 days ago.
So let us also ask questions because
テレビとか携帯電話とかたくさん他に楽しむことがたくさんある。みんなそっちの方にあれを使ってしまう。特に携帯電話、今スマートフォンのゲームをやってる方がやっぱり面白いなと思って。
More than the reason that the cost is higher, there are a lot of other entertainment media which is available. Like for example, smartphones. People are moving more towards that than towards movies. That was one of the reasons.
Yeah. One last question. Yeah. Uh, my last question to you is that there's another Kobayashi by the name of Masaki Kobayashi, Human Condition. Is Mr. Kobayashi any relation to the other older Kobayashi?
Yeah. So just
前に映画を作ってましたよね。少年映画の
肉親とかそれ
モスクワの映画祭でもう10年ぐらい前ですけど僕を小林正樹の息子だとモスクワの映画祭で紹介したんですよね。紹介されてそれは違いますと。僕は小林正樹さんとは全然関係ないですって言ったんですけども信じてくれないんですよ。
He is not related to her. Even earlier in Moscow, when there was a film festival, he was introduced as Masaki Kobayashi's son. But he told them that it is not so and he is not related to him. But still, they have not believed him.
Okay, thank you Kobayashi-san and thank you.